Hey YouTube, Rocco here. Today's recipe is coming to us from Mama Gina. We're gonna be making stuffed portobello mushroom bruschetta. I hope you're as excited as I am. If you've never heard of stuffed mushroom bruschetta, that's probably because it hasn't really existed. Until now, my mom came up with this recipe and it has become a family fave. And you're gonna learn how to make it from a fun guy. You can get as creative with this as you want. And if you do, let me know in the comments below. Let's get started. So for our bruschetta, we have 2 beefsteak tomatoes, extra virgin olive oil, some basil, garlic, salt, and black pepper. So first you're gonna rinse your tomatoes, and then we're gonna start chopping them with our nona knife. The pieces should be small enough so that you can put a good amount on top of the mushroom. Now we'll place the tomatoes inside our bowl. We have 3 garlic cloves, which we're gonna chop up very, very finely. Add that to the bowl. I have a few leaves of basil here, which I'm going to break up by hand and put into the bruschetta topping. Then we'll put a little bit of salt, some black pepper, and about 2 to 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Now we'll stir it up, and then we're going to put it in the fridge so that all of the flavors come together. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Then start preparing the portobello mushrooms. We don't want these breaking apart, so make sure to wash them very gently. Pat the mushrooms dry with a tea towel. Clean the inside of the mushroom caps by removing the stem and the gills. Now we're going to place our mushrooms onto a baking sheet. You'll see that we don't have mushroom on this pan. But as the mushrooms cook, they're gonna shrink drastically in size. So now let's make the marinade for the mushrooms. We're gonna use about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, some salt and black pepper, dried ground thyme, and a little bit of garlic powder. Let's coat the mushrooms with our marinade. Start with the insides of the caps. Then we'll flip them over and do the outside. Flip your mushrooms over, and then we're gonna put them in the oven. We're gonna let that cook for about 10 to 15 minutes, and as it's cooking, we can start making our stuffing. So let's take out a frying pan and turn on our stove to a medium-high heat. We're gonna put in 1 tablespoon of vegan butter and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Then we're gonna add about 2 cloves of minced garlic, 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs, 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast, some salt and black pepper, 1 tablespoon of finely chopped parsley, a little bit of vegan parmesan. We're gonna brown this for about 2 minutes, and we don't wanna overcook it because it's gonna continue cooking in the oven. Now we'll set this aside and check on our mushrooms. You can see now that the mushrooms have slightly browned and rendered off a lot of liquid. We're gonna pick up each mushroom gently with a pair of cooking tongs and pour the juices into a bowl for later. Let's flip the mushrooms over, and then we're gonna cook them for another 10 to 15 minutes. Now it's time to stuff our mushrooms. We're gonna flip the mushrooms over. Then we're gonna stuff each mushroom with about 2 tablespoons of breadcrumb. And now we're gonna drizzle the juice that we saved over the top. Put them back in the oven for about another 10 minutes. Let's plate them up. That's really good.
Okay.
A big thank you goes out to my mama Gina for giving me today's recipe. Hit the like and subscribe button if you want to see more great tasting recipes. And if you have an idea for something I should make, leave a comment below. Ciao for now.